Hi, my name is Jojo and I live in a tent on an island in Sweden. And it is windy today and I have a visitor here. So I thought it's it's a good idea to take you on a tour around the island and show you actually the island, because I've never done this. But first I need to lock the door. It's locked now. Okay, I think we start here, so you can just follow me. That's where the snakes were in summer, up there. Even though it's the southernmost point of the island, it's not any warmer. This, by the way, that's actually from a beaver. Here, here's a good example that the water level rose again, because this beaver construction here was at one point out of the water. But that's also a beaver who took the twigs from the fallen birch tree there in the water. And here we can clearly see why it's bad weather now, because the beaver didn't finish eating everything. At least that's a saying in German, that when you don't finish your meal, there will be bad weather the next day. I don't know if it is in other languages as well, but that's just how it is in Austria. Here at the north end of the island, there's almost no wind, which is strange, because at the south end there was a lot of wind. Luckily, our camera operator studied geography and has a master in climatology or meteorology, so we can ask her, why is that? Why is there wind at the south end of the island but not at the north end? You can answer also in your native language.
Właściwie nikt tego nie wie.
Yeah, she's saying this is because of the shape of the Earth. Because it's a sphere and not a flat Earth, you have wind only on one side of an island. Does this apply only to islands?
Właściwie to mówisz straszne głupoty, ale tak.
It's also apparently same with boats and other floating devices on the water. Floating devices on the water. Yeah, so here we are in a small pine tree forest with pine trees where a lot of twigs are at eye level. They're very, very dangerous. And over there we have the largest tree, fallen tree here on the island. So that's the typical selfie point here. But maybe it could be used as a shelter, actually. However, I would choose a different floor for it. Let's continue. Oh, hello. Here is the shortest distance between the island and the mainland. It's quite far actually, but when the water level is lower, you can walk here and that's all muddy. And I even found some tracks from deer there last summer. And I also walked myself there twice. And it was with the lower water level in summer, maybe up to here. Now it's probably somewhere up here, but you could still walk through there. So that's always the the emergency backup evacuation plan. Blah. This is here the area where you need to be careful when there's a lot of wind, because some of those trees don't look very safe anymore. That tree here, this part and the broken part up there, came from this tree here. And I even heard it at night. So I heard a tree fall down in the forest. And no one was there. Or was I there? I don't know. And actually over there on that island, those two trees here, they must have fell either yesterday or a week ago in the storm. They would actually make a good firewood. I should ask Johan if I can cut up the tree. And if I cut it now, it will be dry for next winter. Well, Johan, if you see the video, can I cut the tree for firewood? Let me know. Thanks. There was a dry ground here 2 weeks ago. And from here you can see the tent as well over there. And the southernmost point. I really like this root here. It's just so big, so I haven't put it in the tent yet. But it would make a nice sculpture, I think. That's by the way the spot where when I came first with the canoe, I came here instead of the tent over there. It's also very nice, also the view from here, but there are more mosquitoes here because there's more swampy over there, and the view is nicer from. And here we have a nice hiding spot where the wind blows straight into the hiding spot, so it's not a good hiding spot. But it's the most cave-like structure here. Well, this is the lake, that's the island, over there is the tent again. This was a tour around the island. Thank you for watching. Back to the studio. Back to the studio. What? Oh, we don't have a studio. Goodbye. Some final words of the meteorologist in Polish.
Strasznie wieje, nie przyjeżdżajcie tutaj.
She would like to thank everyone and her parents especially. Yeah, thank you very much.